My name's Beulah Quinn. I chose crocheting to do for my project, and I didn't know how to learn it first, but then I got this book that's going to teach me how to do it. So the materials are bulky weight yarn, number 5, and you need 6 skeins of it, multicolored. So I got lavender and cream. And you can see the weights you need. It tells you. I got 3 of each, and I got an extra of lavender to practice with. Size of crochet hook you need. This one is a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook, which I got right here. And setting the stage for learning. Plan to set aside 2 hours to devote learning to basics. Choose a comfortable place to work with good lighting. And to make it easier to switch from watching your hands to referring to the diagram in this book, you may want to sit at a table. We have a table. Okay, so I've pretty much gotten down our single stitch. The book says this is the front, from top to bottom in the back bump. Okay. I'm relearning how to crochet because I was doing it completely wrong. And I had a slight mental break.
What were you doing wrong?
Well, I was using my undominant hand, and I was using my hands completely wrong. Okay. And
then you're going to go through the next 2. So you're going to do a double one. And the reason you had to do the daisy chain.
Okay. Just finish another row. Look how much we've come. It's like double the size it was at first. I was in my grandmother on my father's side. This is, I'm interested. She crocheted a lot. I didn't know this about her before, but we were thinking of things. And I never knew. Well, I knew she crocheted, and I've kind of vaguely remembered something about her saying that she made these. But I never really thought about it until now. She crocheted and she was really, really good at it. These are, did she make all of these? She made doilies. Here. This one's getting a little worn because it's been used a lot. But they're really, really intricate. And she made this, which is beautiful. She had flowers on it. And she crocheted beautiful patterns. And she made these two. And they're just so intricate. Like, if you look at they're so fine and detailed. That's kind of why I wanted to do this. I know I'm probably never going to get to her level of skill. But it's still really interesting. Hi. Sorry, I was making a stitch. I made a big boo-boo, sort of. I had no idea I was making it until it was far, far too late. I made an incline, not a straight thing. So we're gonna work through it. We're adapting. I recognize that I made a massive mistake. I didn't realize I was doing this until it was way, way too late. But yeah. We're getting it done. Hey. We just finished our table runner, desk runner, because I'm going to be using it on my desk. But I thought we would film the final cutting and then, well, I'm unwrapping it from my pinky right now. And then we're going to cut it. Can I have the scissors? There in your basket, I think. I just finished my project, a table desk runner. And now we're going to tie it off. I tied off this end already. I went from the middle outward. So I'll show you how to do it on this end. So first you have your last loop, which is this one. You unhook it from you. And then you get about 5 or 6, you get like a nice length. And you attempt to chop it. Got it. And then you do one last loop. Then you tighten it. And finish. It's a little cinched in the middle, but I think it looks great. And ready to be used. And it's very soft. Hi, I'm going to be talking about the history of crochet. The history is very fuzzy, and there are a lot of different theories on it because fabric doesn't last through history. It doesn't last over time, so there's only really written evidence and general assumptions and the tools they used. But most people agree on some certain facts, not facts, theories. The original forms are in Asia, tambour in China, Middle Eastern types of crochet adjacent activities in Middle Eastern countries, and in Europe, we're pretty sure it was started in the 15th century by nuns who developed it for practical use, and it spread to wealthy landowners who did it as a recreational activity and to make things, like how back then men would go into the cigar rooms after dinner, women would go into crochet rooms and they would crochet with their friends. And then it spread throughout Europe into the first real evidence, written evidence of crocheting, is in a Dutch magazine in the 1800s, where they talked about different crochet techniques. It also made its way to Ireland during the Irish potato famine because potato farmers couldn't farm potatoes anymore because there were no potatoes. So they made their living by crocheting. The whole family would just crochet, and that's actually how it got to America. Irish immigrants who were fleeing from the potato famine, they immigrated to the U.S. and they brought crocheting with them to America. And so from there on, crocheting kind of spread through America, and then it just developed from there until it is today.